and resentment is like carrying a bunch of bricks everywhere I go. Each brick adds its own weight, and if I'm not willing to release some of the load, the burden can become unbearably heavy. Forgiving not only allows me to lay down my bricks, it helps me to use them to create a strong foundation of healing and growth that I can continue to build upon. I release the power I have given the past over my present. I let go of the hold I allowed others to have over my feelings. I release judgment, knowing it only serves to weigh me down. I breathe deeply, releasing my pain, one heavy brick at a time, increasing strength, courage, and comfort. Create solid ground beneath me as I revel in the freedom of forgiveness. And our scripture comes from the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 13. Bear with one another. If anyone has a complaint against another, forgive each other. So let's breathe into this because forgiveness is so important. Let's breathe in and imagine that unforgiveness is a heavy load of bricks that we are carrying around. And we want to let it go one by one. Sometimes it's too hard to lay the whole pile of bricks down, but we can forgive one incident, one person, one situation at a time. I love what the Daily Word says that we can put those bricks down, but we could build a foundation of strength and courage on solid ground. And we can have a sense of freedom from having let go, let God, and forgiven. So we don't want to hold on to anger, fear, and resentment. We need to let it go. Lay that brick down. Forgiving allows us to lay those bricks down and to remove that heaviness. It gives us a feeling of lightness, and we can grow and we can build upon that. Unfortunately, and too often, we are carrying unforgiveness with us, and sometimes we don't even remember what the catalyst was, what started it. Sometimes it's not even that significant what you've chosen to hold on to it, to bear a grudge, to be weighed down. You know the old saying, unforgiveness is like drinking poison and thinking you're going to hurt someone else. It really only hurts you because you were made to be free. You were made to live fully and freely in every way. And so lay your burdens down, put those bricks down, cast off all unforgiveness, and allow God's love to move through you. This is a very important day in the history of our country. This is the day that 57 years ago, Dr. Martin Luther King and thousands of people were part of the March on Washington. And that they found freedom in seeking a better way, working with others, forming a coalition so that people from all races and nationalities showed up together because they wanted to break that cycle of oppression that was happening in our country. And of course, as you know, we're still fighting that same cycle of oppression. But we want to be able to lay those bricks down, lay down any unforgiveness, any thoughts and ideas that are negative about other people that we don't really know anyway, to broad brush stroke people of any race or nationality into some idea that we have about them. We really want to forgive. We want to forgive, let go, and move forward. We want to find freedom in forgiveness. So take this opportunity as we celebrate this anniversary of the March on Washington, to lay any bricks or burdens down of grudges or prejudice or intolerance that you may have been carrying, knowingly and unknowingly. Examine yourself and free yourself through love by letting go and letting God. So take a breath now. Breathe in the forgiving love of God. And we ask the divine presence, the knowing spirit, is there anyone, anything what we need to forgive? And we let that come to our mind. And then we imagine that there's a brick that we've been carrying with their name on it. And we put it down. We put it down. We release it. We let it go. And we bless that person, bless that circumstance, so that we can move forward, building a solid foundation of freedom for our life. So forgiveness is work that we do all the time. We'll be doing forgiveness work until we leave this planet. But it's good work and it's freeing work. And we find freedom in forgiveness. We revel in the freedom that we create as we increase our strength and our courage and comfort, as we create a solid foundation under ourselves. Bear with one another. If anyone has a complaint against you, forgive each other. That's what the scripture says. That's the way we walk through the world, light as a feather. God bless you, and you have a most wonderful and blessed day. I behold the Christ as you, and know and affirm that the light of God surrounds you, the love of God enfolds you, the power of God protects you, as the loving presence of God watches over you. Wherever you are, God is always saying, walk light through this world. Don't hold a grudge. Forgive. God bless you and have a great day.